Oh, what's up? Dungeon diving. Here we go. Fungal Grotto. Dragonknight DPS magic point of view. This one is pretty hard. Let's get action-packed video ready. I am doing magic-based DPS. I have a really good group with me here. So, lesson number one. Don't get frustrated or discouraged if you die. Everyone dies. It's not a big deal. Just work hard, work together, and try to fulfill your role as best you can. If you're a damage dealer, do damage. Do a lot of it. If you're a healer, stick to healing. So for this dungeon, a couple bosses are really hard with a lot of different mechanics. I'm going to try to explain as best I can. And if it's not this easy, or you have other tips, or you get struck, leave me a comment in this video, and we'll try to see if we can't help you get it sorted. I want everyone to enjoy these awesome dungeons. They put a lot of time into it. It just so happens most of these people in this group have, ran it 300 times. I probably literally ran this dungeon 300 times. Nuke. Oh, man, meter's awesome. First couple things here, trash pulls, no big deal. When we get to a spider boss, the spider boss hits pretty hard after this. The trick to this trash pull, it can be kind of tricky. There's two healers, one here and one at the bottom, and then a big melee guy. Tank really needs to pick up the melee guy right away. I focus all my damage on this healer, get it down, make sure to bash interrupt. Once that healer goes down, I go to this flame guy over here. Flame guy will one-shot most people. I go for about 20,000 HP so I don't get one-shot. Another healer on the bottom. We're going to make sure this little nugget gets burnt. Burnt to a crispy little nugget. See ya. See ya, G. Poison, boss, spider, crazy nugget dude. Make sure that you get out of red crap and you kill these healers. Best priority. Red crap, healers, bad. Interrupt, bash. It's everyone's job to interrupt, not just the tank. Okay, one healer down. So those red circles on the ground. Once the tank gets in position, I'm going to fire off a shooting star. Get out of red crap. Move around as best you can. A lot of moving and juving on this one. Turn the camera up like this to see that. Make sure your feet is not in red crap. This is a modified shooting star build. I don't have the full build done. This is just kind of doing a bunch of dungeons, testing out deeps. I got 10,000 damage a second. On the high end, probably 15,000, so not exactly the best, but 10k, not bad. This boss is pretty challenging upcoming. A lot of mechanics, a lot of things you need to be aware of. Range is very important. For this trash bowl specifically, once again, I identified the healers. Almost always go after the healers. Make sure you bash them. Then I go after the fire mage, because they're the ones that are going to do the most damage. If you can pull them all in with chains, like a Dragonknight, like just did right there, great. This melee guy here, really need to watch out for them. They will one-shot squishy little light armor people. Alright, for this boss here, a lot of stuff to be aware of. You're going to have to do an initial trash pull here to clear it out, and then this is heavy mechanic base. You got two healers in the back, three flame guys, I think, 2 or 3 flame guys, and then a melee guy. So there's so much stuff to watch out for here. I drop my ulties real quick, because I don't want this fight to wipe my team a bunch of times. Once the healers are down, I go to my other priority targets, which is casters. Back here, you see this flame guy just casting tons of flames, just nuking me. Nope, sir, you're going down. Bash! Nope, you're not going to kill me with the flame thing. Come at a Dumber. I didn't pick Dumber, damn it. Alright, so after you clear this boss comes up at the top. Boss has basically, I think, 3 phases. Phase 1 is going to tether a rope to 2 people. They have to spread out or you insta-die. Phase 2 is they're going to spawn ads. Phase 3 is it's going to basically tether someone down on the ground, and you have to kill one ad to get it up. A lot of information. Let's see how it's done. So here it comes. Chains. Block. So they're tethered together, run away. Breaks the chains, no big deal. Now that tethered our tank to the ground, all you need to do is kill one ad. Just one of these 4. So it's really important that the DPS target the exact same target. Tether, block. So another little guy in the ground, got him down right away. Tether, block. Here comes the ads. This is easy peasy. Really nice to have a Dragonknight that just chains them there. Boss will reappear once all these ads are down. If you are struggling, you can just stop right there and leave one ad up to regain your momentum. Another little ad phase here. Make sure that you DPS the same target. Easy peasy. Boss is almost done. Nub cake. Yeah. Super, super strong group. 12,000 DPS. Not bad. The other DPS and healer are doing a lot of damage. So, as you can see, doing dungeons comes down to just doing your job as best you can. If you're a healer, heal your ass off. Just focus on that. Focus on optimizing people. If you're a damage dealer, I focus on doing damage. I mean, there is not a whole else lot that I do. I don't stun, I don't chains, I just do a lot of damage. Do your job, and this will be nothing. Also, it's a good idea to kind of start knowing the priority DPS targets. So generally speaking, I know I've gone over this before, but you want to go after the highest producing damage dealing target. So it's usually a squishy light armor person. It's usually a healer, because that's going to prevent people from dying. And then work your way up. Then go to melee. Then go to the tanky characters. Oh, these guys will stun you. You can block and prevent it, or you can CC break. So these Shadow Warrior guys, like if I go up here and I block, they won't stun me then. Or don't block, and that's what happens. There's a big ad pole. They have a really nice choke point here, so you got to be careful. Let the tank go in first. That's a problem for me, so I usually tank. Fire ads and healers, #1 priority. Melee guy up. So, okay, we got the back ads here. Healer in the back. I'm going to just go whale on, though I probably didn't need to aggro it. Though if you do, you just blame your healer, life's good. It's never the DPS's fault. Never. And don't worry, I will be doing these dungeons from different perspectives, like tanking and healing. These little spiders are hard to get a hold of. Usually just do AoE. AoE them down. Another big ad pull here, though you can skip all of this by just doing this. Zost, I hope you don't get mad at me for showing the skips, but oh well. Skippity skip, you skip all that ad, boss, everything. You just come down right here. Jump up, jump up. Jump harder, press it harder. Alright, I'll follow them. You do have to kill these guys. Oh, that's a lot of meteors, baby. Yeah, meteors for days. Alright, so you can cheese this boss or you can legitimately do it. If you want to cheese it, you basically stand right here and then do DPS. Or you actually just have to fight it. So, one person generally, a DPS that has a lot of survivability, can stand by the hole. You're going to get sucked in the hole and have to do your own thing. Otherwise, it's just simply tank the boss, stay out of red crap. It's really hard. If you can't stay out of red crap like this, just do your best to stay out of it. Tilt the camera up if you're having a hard time, but one DPS needs to stay by this hole, and you'll see what I'm saying. So usually I'd be running the melee range, but I'm not. As soon as you get in this hole, you're probably going to be CC'd, so you need to break it. And you have to go kill all these little spiders in order to rejoin the group. So as a DPS, this is just basically my job, is to kill these as fast as I can and rejoin the group. So make sure if you're the person going in the hole, you have a self-heal, you have a way to get back resources, or you might just die and screw your team over. I'm a Dragonknight though, it's okay. A Nord at that. So I got these guys down. Some of them usually hide back there, but if not, you got a big old crazy hole. Go back in, ulti dump. Oh, bread crap. Not listening to my own advice. Surprise. So I go back and apply my dots in melee range, and then I want to go back. So I want to be the furthest back. So I make sure that I am the furthest back. Hole suck me in. Or not. There we go. CC break again. If you have a problem dying in here, you can line of sight. I probably shouldn't have used that ability. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Not so fast. I'm a Dragonknight. Come here, you little tater dot. So, all I gotta do, just take them down. The initial part of this is gonna be the hardest, where like 6 of them are beating on you. Try to take down 1 as fast as you can. Use an ultimate if you have to, because you're no good to anyone dead. So I got my damage going there. Now I'm not going to be able to res him because I need to get back in the hole. So the other DPS is going to have to res. Hole comes, sucks me in. Same thing. CC break. Oh, I'm out of stamina. This might be tricky, this one. So if it is tricky, what you can do is line of sight right here. So if you get behind these pillars, notice those spiders aren't killing me. So all you do is just walk them around. Use a potion, I'm about out of magic, get my healing back. See that little trick? People don't line of sight often, but it's a really valuable way to take pressure off you. So those guys are nuking me from back there. Line of sight them, get them in range, come around. Come on, you little spider bastard. This is one of the harder fights, so try again. If it doesn't work out the first time, don't panic, don't freak out on each other. Let's try it. Dead. Like I said, you need someone with a high survivability going there. I don't know what happened there. Oh yeah, it knocks people back sometimes. There we go, got meteor back up. And we got execute range, holes back up. Got it down to about 17%. They should be able to finish it off. So let's say if I wasn't that survivable, come over here to this rock right away. Get one target down as fast as you can and just rotate. So I'm going to bring these guys over here. All 4 of them clumped up and just nuke them down. Self-heal is the key. And it took me out because we got Mafala down. Really hard fight. Don't freak out if it doesn't work out very well. Ooh, this is a good piece. You're going to have to try this a lot until you get the hang of it. It's just, you know, move out of red. If you can't move out of red, you know, focus solely on doing that. You're no good to anyone dead. You have to realize that. You're no good to anyone dead. It sounds really simple, but it's actually a hard concept. Surviving is more important than doing anything else. And so is a positive attitude. You know, I get frustrated, I get bummed out if something doesn't go right, but criticizing each other, it's not going to work. Luckily for me, this group is really good, and they know exactly what to do. Come here. These shadow guys, I think, actually are achievement too, and you have to come back here now. They patched it, so you have to come back here. So trick with this guy, you can aggro him from all the way up here, and you can kind of pull back here. Once the tank gets him in position, let's go ahead and meteor. It does this. This can't kill you, though it's going to get you down really, really low health. It's going to steal all of your resources. So remember, it can't kill you. So don't panic if your health goes really low. You got a good tank, this is a really easy fight. Stay out of red. Red's bad. Now, you have to go click this thing here. Oh, I guess I don't have the quest, but you need to click that, and then you also can fight those shadow guys if you haven't got the achievement yet, or you just walk out. It's up to you. My food's about to run out. Always eat your food, kids. Now we have to kind of retreat back into the last boss. Last boss actually is much easier than a couple of these other bosses. This is one of the harder dungeons. The last boss has this mechanic where basically you have to run back and forth, and it's not too difficult. Really, you just need to make sure that you have good healers and maybe someone that can off-heal, or save your ultimates that are damage mitigating for this damage phase. So really, it's just move as a group from one side to the other. It makes the gold key really easy. Let's see here. Come on. Hold and sprint. Dragonknight sprint. What? Dragonknight sprint overpowered. What? How you guys like that 1080p though? That 1080p, it looks clean. These dungeons look clean, people. Come on. Alright. So to get started, basically you have to talk to a guard here, and then the boss comes out. Though I'm not seeing the boss. Did we miss something? Alright, so we're going to the trash poles that apparently we skipped to see if that's the problem. So, let's see if they patched it. Alright, so let's see if this boss actually we have to kill now. This boss, you're really going to want to focus your DPS on the actual boss itself, from what I remember, and not do a whole lot of AoE, because the boss gets strengthened by killing ads, which we apparently did. I'm getting nuked by something. Jeez. So apparently you had to kill that boss that we skipped earlier. Bad skip. Bad skip. So now I get to show you the last boss, which we should have probably done a little bit earlier. Okay, so now the guy's here. Go click on him, Defender 2 Blades. And he opens this portal, this bubble here. This bubble actually protects you, but to get the gold key, you don't need to get in there. So just do not get in there at all cost. Keep your distance and move from one side to another, avoiding that. As soon as she transports, about 4 teleports, then you move as a group to the other side. That's the damage phase. So during this phase, you might need an off healer or use some damage mitigating ultimates. Same cycle will repeat. Boss will jump here. Go to the other side of the room. That simple. This is really just healer check mode. We had a DPS that went down right there. I'm not going to be able to res until we switch sides. We're just going to have to stay there for a minute. Now we switched. Let's see if the healer can keep me through. Big heals, baby. Big heals, baby. There we go. Nice healing. Good recovery. No problem. That stuff happens. Any damage mitigating ult during that phase will help you so you don't get burned down. Boom! That's Fungal Bungalow, one of the harder dungeons. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Feel free to subscribe and more dungeon crawling to come.